Okay, my computer got mad at me and kind of stopped this last video, so we're just going to finish it up really quick. So number 5, we were right here. We had 10 minus 5, 9 minus 2, 8 minus 3. And then we're here. We have 5 minus something equals 4. We're going to use our count on method using this part to find the other part to equal the whole. So our whole is 5. So we have 4, 5. So the answer is just 1. Okay, so those are our answers there. We're going to do the same thing for this problem. Make sure that you go through this each step by step. Okay, don't just say, oh, 0 minus 6 equals 6. That's not the correct answer. Okay, we have to go through each thing. So 5 minus what equals 2? We have the part 2. We have 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 3. Okay. I only have 0 cookies on my plate, so I can't take anything from it to get 6. So I'm going to have to borrow. I cannot borrow from that 0. I have to borrow from the 7. So this becomes a 6. This becomes a 10. I still have to borrow again because we have to get all the way over to this 0. So this becomes a 9. This becomes a 10. 10 minus what equals 6? We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The answer is 4. 9 minus what equals 8? 9 minus 1. 6 minus what equals 1? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. 8 minus 2 equals 6. Those are our answers there. Now, Peter listed his car for sale at $21,550. He dropped the sale price by $1,650 after a week. Before he sold the car, he had dropped the sale price again. This time, he dropped the price by $1,955. What was the final price of the car? Okay, so we're going to subtract every single time. Our first question is, what was the final price of the car? It doesn't really tell us anything how to find this. It doesn't say like how many more. It doesn't say total. So we have to reread our question to find it. So Peter listed his car for sale for this price. So this is the total price. This is the whole price. Okay. He dropped the price, which tells me to subtract, by $1,650. We cannot subtract the same way we add. Like sometimes when we have multiple numbers to add, we can just line them up no matter how many. You cannot do that for subtraction. You have to do one step at a time. So we're going to subtract that first. So we have 0 minus 0 equals 0. 5 minus 5 equals 0. 5 minus 6 you cannot do, so that becomes a 0. This becomes 15. 15 minus 6 is 9. 10 minus 1 is 9. So now we're down to 19,900. Okay. But then, so that was after a week. But before he sold the car, he dropped it again, which is going to tell us to subtract. This time he dropped it by this much money. So we're going to rewrite our whole up here. 19,900 minus 1,955. You cannot take 0, so you need to borrow 8, 10, borrow again, 9, 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. You cannot do that, so we have to borrow. 18 minus 9 is 9. 8 minus 1 is 7. 1 minus 0 is 1. This is our final total cost, $17,945. Okay, and I went fast because you should have already done this work, so you should just be checking your work. If you got it wrong, pause the video and find your mistake.